Is Facebook destroying the world? Is Facebook, the ultimate social media tool, actually destroying people's social skills?
Oh my gosh, that is the best subject that we're going to talk about right now.
What do you think?
That is
Because I'm not on Facebook at the moment. I deactivated a few weeks ago. I found that you would waste so much time just looking at absolute bollocks. Most of the time, you just wasting all your time. Spare it. You could be doing something productive. And Facebook was good for catching up with people and seeing people and all that sort of stuff. But I found even people that you haven't spoken to in 15 years in secondary school, primary school, and all that stuff that you finally got in touch with, you would see them on Facebook, add them, and you would say to them, for instance, Jack, "Hey Jack, oh hey Don, how you doing, mate? Good, mate. How you been? Yeah, good, thanks. You? Yeah, pretty good. Oh, what you been up to? Not much. You? Not much. Brilliant. In 20 years of not talking from primary school to now, not much is all we managed to get out of it. That is it. Not the fact they're married now with kids and all that stuff. It's not much. And the other thing with Facebook is like, I can walk down the street, people go up to me and go, "Oh, congratulations on this and that, or this and that." And I'm thinking, "How do you know this?" "Oh, yeah, someone put a status on Facebook and tagged me in it. Now you know about my life. Without me even telling you." No, people like, for instance, now you could do something, Joe, like win an award and share it on your Facebook. Everyone sees it. So there's no need for them to ever ask how you are and what you're doing because they just get a fresh update. So there's no need for them to now make the effort and get in touch with you because Facebook pops up and goes, "Oh, look, Joey's just done this, so that's cool. I won't have to text him and then ask how he is."
Yeah.
You know? And I find the modern Facebook people, their phones are stuck to their hands and everything is just head down. And if you try and have a conversation and interaction and humour and laugh with them, they don't really know how to respond to it. They're kind of like awkward with their laughing, you know. And sometimes you'll see them, they text, they get something, they go, "That's so funny, lol," and the expression was that. That was it. That was the expression. That was the laughter. It was just nothing. I think it's sad. It's scary.
I always text people. If I find something funny, I actually even laugh at it. That's the thing.
Yeah, but you're quite a social person in real life still, Joe.
Huh?
You're a social person in the real world as well.
Yeah, that's the thing about me. I can be sociable online, but I can be sociable. I think you have to find the right balance, haven't you?
Yeah.
Got to find the right balance where, yes, you've got Facebook. I normally use Facebook mostly to look at events that are going around up and down the country, like, but especially open mic events. If there's any open mic events going around that I don't know of, but if they pop up on my Facebook as an event, and I just say if I'm going or not. But I and also I do socialise with people, through Facebook. But sometimes I hate what I hate is like when you get in a conversation and then you feel like you have to apply every time that they talk to you, and they start say, and then you end up like they're saying, I can't do this. I've got to do other stuff, and plus, when you are a very sociable person, when you've got loads of other, like me, I've got loads of conversations with other people on there that are just, so some of it is about, proper stuff like, oh, we should go out and meet out somewhere, or gigging or just job wise or something like that.
But I think sometimes one of the issues as well is like we are so easy to be accessible now. So just go 50 years, 60 years ago. If you wanted to see your partner or do something, you'd have to call their landline, or go and knock on their door, or send them a letter through the post. That was really it. Now, me sitting here, if someone wants to get in touch with me, they can email me, and suddenly my iPad, my iPhone, my MacBook, my iMac, and my TV will all go off at once. They can text me, and all of them will go off at once. They can fax me, because I've got a fax thing, that will go off. They can FaceTime me or Skype me or even message me on them. They can WhatsApp me. It's just endless way of getting in touch. You can't really escape it. So if someone says to you, "I'll send you a text," and you go, "Oh, I didn't get that," they know you're lying. You know you're lying because it's just everywhere. You can't escape people, you know. And if you've got Facebook on there, the Messenger, they can get you there, and you can't even update your statuses on Facebook because they'll know where you are then. So you can't say, "Oh, I was doing this," because they're like, "No, you weren't. I looked at your Facebook and you was there. In fact, you liked someone on Instagram at this time. You was on Twitter sharing a tweet." And you're just like,
it's just, it caused so much arguments as well, and I think it caused so much breakup in relationships. It is affecting our whole life. It's controlling our life, and I think that's what. What's the guy in talk? It was Zuckerberg. What's it called? Who's he called?
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, the guy who invented Facebook. You know. The fact, I don't think he intended to, but I think there was a little inkling to make think that he was basically in control of the world, pretty much.
There people say that Facebook is. Some people say that Facebook's got like the intelligence agencies working for it as well, so they can literally trace and track everything people are doing. And when you read terms of service of your Messenger app on your phones and that, it does say that at any point they wish to, they can access your phone, look at your contents and messages, and even listen to your room right now for your microphone.
Absolutely ridiculous. And it just, I hate it. The fact that you have to confirm. Sometimes it's so sad that you have to confirm on Facebook that you're in a relationship or something.
The whole thing that it's not serious until it's on Facebook is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's it. It's getting so stupid now. It's getting so silly.
It is crazy. It's just, yeah, Facebook is literally taking over everything. It's crazy. I heard recently that Facebook apparently was trying to claim copyright of the word gram because it owns Instagram and that, and someone else did something with gram in it, and they tried suing them because they wanted to claim ownership of the word gram. It's ridiculous.
Seriously, that's just. I don't know. I just think it's a whole. Yeah, I think. Yeah, the social side. I feel bad for the people actually who don't actually have an actual social life.
Mm.
You know, and then they're open to the world of Facebook, and they think they have a social life, but it's actually only on Facebook with people that they may know or they may not even know.
Yeah,
it's a bit weird because you know with the people that it's kind of like you know you feel what are they going through? You know what happens if they were actually you know introduced to the real world, and they're like, you know, they would not know how to cope. They would not know how to cope with, you know, especially confrontation. I mean, I know confrontation is a big thing, and it affects a lot of people. You know, a lot of people are scared of confrontation. And I you know, I'm one of them, I guess. I'm scared of confrontation, but you know, I build up the balls to do it. You know, you got to build up the balls. You got I like talking to people. You know, always like talking to people because when you're talking to people, you can express yourself in many ways, and
So what do you mean by confrontational? You don't like arguments?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm the same. I don't enjoy arguments, but some people love them, don't they?
Oh yeah, they love having arguments, and when they send an argument through a text, it doesn't have the same effect. It's just ridiculous. You know that they even argue with words on Facebook, and the fact that it's like if, for instance, if I say I'm in a relationship and my girlfriend sees another girl liking my posts, but quite regularly, you know.
Yeah.
You know, or liking my photos and all that. You know, it could be just because she might be a good friend of mine and she probably likes what I'm doing, you know, and likes the actual photo, for other reasons, you know.
Yeah.
Or because I'm a good friend to her. But no, they all take it the wrong way. Say, who's that girl? Who's that girl? Or she's been liking all your stuff. Are you seeing her or something? I'm like, no.
Yeah, it does get silly nowadays.
It's like you've even seen her with her boyfriend. We're gonna say, like, what? No, I haven't. And then they always create something else. It's like they can create something out of nothing, all because of a girl likes something, or even a comment saying, "Oh, I love you." It's like, well, she loves you, and she loves me as a friend.
Yeah.
It's come to a point where them 3 words, I think, because of social networking, because of social networking, which them 3 words are not important anymore. They don't mean a thing anymore. I feel it's got all because of social networking.
Yeah, it's got silly.
I mean, when you said them 3 words, to clarify, it's "I love you." Yeah, it doesn't mean a thing anymore. It's like, but back in the day, it used to mean a lot because you didn't have all these social networks and everything.
So what do you think, people? Do you think Facebook is a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Is it something that is good if you just treat it correctly? You know, can you just go on Facebook for 10 minutes a day, do a little thing on it, and then leave it? Do you have to share your entire life on it? Is Facebook destroying people's social skills? Is it necessary? Is it an important thing to have? Or is it just something that you should use in your spare time once or twice a week just to catch up with some distant Redditors, distant friends that you don't see as much? What are your views? Joey, thumbs up, thumbs down for Facebook destroying the world and social skills. Is it a yes, we love Facebook, keep it going forever, a like? Or is it a...
It's actually in between.
That's so indecisive. So Joey gives it a thumbs in the middle.
A thumbs in the middle.
Gives it a hitchhiker.
It's a thumbs in the middle because there's always arguments for and against.
Yeah, but I wanted to know if you was for or against it. You've just gone... Joey's gone very Switzerland in this. Neutral.
Neutral, yeah.
I think for a business sense of things, if you're doing marketing or running a business, Facebook is very, 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 very good. On a personal level, it's nice if you don't bring your personal life too far into it and don't bring any added dramas and use it just as the simple tool of sharing some things that you want other people to know, and keeping in touch with close friends and relatives. But all the extra baggage with Facebook is a no-no, and it doesn't need to control your life. If you want to see a group of friends, don't have a group chat. Send them all a text together and say that, or create an event on Facebook and say that let's meet up next week. Go down there and actually see each other in person and make the effort and time to see each other.
Yeah. I agree.
Sweet. Bye.